You know, I'm noticing my mustache more and more every day. These are confessions brought to you by the aimless. So, this morning I woke up from a nightmare. Yeah, that's right, I had another nightmare. Probably because I keep smoking cigarettes. I might be sleeping more, which is fucking awesome. Because nicotine robs me of all of my fucking energy. But I'm having really terrible dreams. And this dream was so terrible that I woke up and had a PTSD episode. So that was fun. But I'm glad I got it out of the way. That's the one upside. Well, because, you know, I hate having anxiety and just knowing that it's coming, but I don't know when it's going to hit. So it's good to get it out of the way. No, your hair is not long enough yet, baby. I feel so fucking ugly, you guys. So fucking ugly. Oh, God. Stop whining. Jesus. I know, I've been, like, just whining, like, all day. But, like, the good thing about, you know, whining all day is that, you know, you come up with some pretty awesome jokes to make fun of yourself for whining all day, you know? I'm doing a set all about shoes tomorrow night at Third Coast Comedy Club. That is, if Davidson County is not totally flooded. I would be really disheartened if that were the case. Why are you doing that? Now you look like one of those, like, sleazy filmmakers that's, like, not so secretly a pedophile. Like, take that out. Can't do a ponytail yet, baby. Just can't do it. You have to expect it. You cut your hair. Hot cookie again, please. Isn't that awesome? Okay. Ooh! Ooh! Don't hit the button. Remember, don't hit the button. I always do that by accident. Where are my keys? God damn it. Think you'll get a break tonight? I hope so. I mean, I'm working, That's my alarm, you guys. You recognize it? Dude, you did this before. You just, like, left them with the ringtone. Or the, whatever the fuck. Hold up. I'm coming, baby, I'm coming. Hush. You hush. Did y'all enjoy that? I just love that bass. Yeah, so yesterday morning or afternoon or whatever the fuck it was, I had a nightmare about LCD sound system. Now, the last time that I had an LCD sound system nightmare, my dad was there. So, it's weird. Like, the correlation. Maybe it's because you feel like James Murphy is your dad. I'm like, you really wish that were the case. Yeah, totally. It makes sense.
Like, I obviously have daddy issues, and he's an older dude, and at some point, like, I wanted to fuck him. What is it about older men? You know what it is. Shit. Fiona's squeaking, y'all. She's fucking squeaking. She's pissed. Yeah, because she needs new brakes, and somebody refuses to take care of that. Hey, I went down to the brake place, and they said that I could wait. Don't tell Amy Gross to wait, because Amy Gross is really good at waiting. I've already excelled at that. Like, I'm waiting to quit smoking, y'all. You were doing good too until you performed comedy and you thought you did shit. That's the only reason why you went back to it. Because I feel like if you'd been satisfied with your performance, I don't see that. I don't know. Well, yeah. Well, because, you like to sulk. And there's no better way to sulk than just smoke cigarettes. Yeah, that is so true. That is so fucking true. Oh my god. You're right. I know I'm right, baby. I'm always right. I want to wear my Wendy's hat backwards. Yeah, no, you really look like a dude. Shout out to the 90s. Fuck, I'm like super stoned right now. These cookies that I make are the shit. You're addicted to yourself. That's why cigarettes are so tough for you. Like, that's why you're a fucking chain smoker. Yeah. You didn't even miss it before. I know, but that's because I was like substituting and I was doing a bunch of extra stuff. See, I realized that I'm gonna have to put up these videos because I'm ashamed of them. Like, so I had this one video where I was like, this is my last cigarette. And then I have a video, like, when I'm going to Tin Dog Tavern to do stand-up comedy. And this was, like, before I thought I performed horribly. And, yeah, and I was like, chewing on toothpicks, and they know that you chew on toothpicks, like, you've been doing that, like, that was the thing you were doing, and really, that works, like, you don't need to fucking smoke, it's just an idea, But how do you stop getting addicted to an idea? Like, this is a question for the Vortex, since I know a lot of you probably believe in God. Shit. I have to fart. Did you guys hear that? It was a louder fart, but I don't think that y'all could hear it. I'm very sad because it was a good one. Sorry for y'all. Don't get to, like, enjoy Amy's farts as much as Amy does. Speaking of farting, I used to be so ashamed of that. Speaking of shame, I thought it meant that I was bad. because I didn't know that like everybody pooped. And so when I figured out that everybody pooped, I didn't know why it was like such a hush hush thing. You know, if everybody fucking does it, like why are we like so like ew about it, you know? I mean, I know it's fucking gross, but a lot of things are fucking gross. Sex is gross. Yeah, well, in this country though, people don't really talk about sex, like definitely not as freely as you do. Thing is though, I don't have sex. Like, I just talk about it all the time, you know? Like, I do me. You know, we do we. That's what we do. Because I've always been way more satisfied masturbating than, like, having sex with somebody. Unless I feel like they really get me, and, like, most of the time I don't feel like that. You can lie to yourself, especially in, like, the beginning of a relationship, and tell yourself that, you know? I guess I'm more interested in, like, love making. But I can't imagine myself, like, ever being able to get out of this hole that I'm in. You know, if somebody wants to jump down in the hole with me, most people aren't willing to do that. That's the thing with mental illness. Like, you have to realize if somebody tells you that they're mentally ill, especially if they've got, like, a personality disorder like mine, just know that, like, you know, being in a relationship with them, like, you're basically going to have to jump in that hole with them. This is why I think that Robin Williams was a quiet borderline personality, because, like, a lot of the roles that he chose definitely involve that disorder. Like, Good Will Hunting. Fucking Awakenings. What's another one? Dead Poet Society. Go. It's your turn, baby. You got here first. Gotta respect the rules of the road. Okay, where else? Jumanji. Oh my god, Jumanji. That is like, that is borderline personality. Like when you're a kid, like, Jesus Christ, that movie is terrifying. It's one of my favorite movies of all time. I cannot believe that they're remaking it. It's gonna be fucking horrible. It's one of my favorite children's stories. But it's not a children's story. It's like a children's horror story, basically. 1 hour photo. Holy shit. That was like borderline to a T. What else? Fucking, I want to say like a Birdcage, but I don't really know if that was about like borderline personality, but, shit, you gotta wait. I don't know what the fuck all these people are doing. Are y'all going straight? What the fuck? Yeah, you could have gone when, like, all these other people were going. Or not going. Or whatever the fuck. Okay. There we go. Go. You can go. Okay. The clock on this laptop is, like, I think it's, like, 3 minutes fast. I told myself, but you can smoke another cigarette if you show up early. See, that's terrible. Like, now I'm using, like, a terrible habit to motivate me to start being on time, and then I can lie to myself, be like, no, smoking helps me. Okay, more Robin Williams movies that are about borderline personality disorder. What was that one? World's Greatest Dad? Yeah. What else? Fuck, man, really? You have to have a big-ass minivan? I hate your ass. It ain't no fucking minivan anymore. It's just a van. What if there's like a minivan? I don't know where to go. I'm just gonna go this way. Fuck it. Because I have a pot cookie on me. So you never do this though. You always go fucking straight. That dude's going straight. He doesn't give a fuck. What are you doing? Yeah, I just took like this big ass circle around the parking lot for like no reason. Well, that was fun, wasn't it? I think that you can. Well, that guy has to stop now. See, they have that stop markers now. They used to not have that, and everybody abided. I'm very impressed. Anyway. Yeah, but there was something that got you to talk about this. Like one particular role that he had. Well, his comedy, definitely. Like his comedy. Oh, yeah, okay. The hole. I was talking about jumping in a hole with somebody, especially somebody that's got borderline personality. Like, what dreams may come. His wife had it. She commits suicide. You know, she's an artist. She loses everything that she loves. She loses everything that matters to her. She can't do it anymore. She ends up in a mental institution, you know? And then he goes to hell for her. He goes to hell to save her. Like, that's what you have to do with somebody. It's like a how-to be in a relationship with a borderline. You gotta go to hell. But if you love her enough, it's worth it, I guess. You can get back up there to heaven. Anyway. Why do you got your windshield wipers on? It's not even raining anymore.
Yeah, it's like sprinkling. Yeah. And that's why I feel like I can never, like, be with anybody. Like, so I had this nightmare about my dad, and I just, like, woke up crying and couldn't stop crying for a while, and, like, oh my god, like, this shit that I said, after I was done crying was so funny, so, fuck it, right? Sparks the PTSD. So when you're in that hole, like, there's a lot of funny shit. Like, that's why there's so much in my hole, you know? I got so much material piled up with me, keep me company. Because I'm so alone. But I just, like, last night, I just, like, kept thinking about suicide. Like, and the night before, I kept thinking about suicide. I don't want to get on medication where I don't think about suicide anymore. Like, because that's a strong part of my personality. Like, and it's not going to just go away if I medicate it, Marijuana just makes me not kill myself. So it is medicine way more than, like, fucking Wellbutrin, whatever the fuck. But yeah. But see, I'm ashamed of, like, all these smoking videos because I'm, like, trying to quit and I'm, like, talking about quitting and all this It's like, this is just another thing that I can waste my time on. Yeah, but like I said, it'll be fun, quitting's fun. Remember when you said, like, whenever you quit smoking pot and you're like, like, not being on drugs, that'll be like being on drugs. Like, I'm so used to being on drugs that it's gonna be like, this sobriety shit's gonna be like hallucinating naturally, like. I did that again, like, I cleaned myself out for a little while. But by a little while, I mean like a month. But it was good. And by good, I mean it was terrible. And I'm so glad that I'm high again. It's 3:59, y'all. See, I don't want to, like, listen to fucking Jesus. I don't want to listen to, like, people in AA because they would try to convince me that, like, pot's really bad,
But it's like the best thing for my fucking situation, man. You just don't even know. I mean, I can try to show you in these videos, but I know I show a lot, but I still don't show enough. See ya.